Welcome to Sphero's Aligning Bots with TEKS. In this video, we're going to cover the bots that we have in our TMS library that you can check out, an intro to Sphero, hands-on with Sphero bots, resources, and something I wish I had. In the library, you can check out a set of Sphero bolts or the Sphero rover. But let me know ahead of time so I can make sure they are fully charged for you to use in your classroom. 3 things you need to understand about the Sphero spreadsheet. The Sphero activities are divided according to the 3 computer science foundation courses built in Sphero. There are different types of programs with the Sphero bots. There's draw, beginning block, intermediate block, and advanced block. And each of these activities have been fully aligned to math, English, science, social studies, and tech apps TEKS. This is the Sphero's spreadsheet with all of the pre-built lessons, and they're all aligned to TEKS, organized by program type and themes. We start off with course number 1. Course number 1 is divided into 3 themes: the A in STEAM, nature, shapes, and numbers. And within each of those themes, there are 8 different lessons. The program types include draw, beginning block, and intermediate block. And then the TEKS, each of these activities is fully aligned according to our Texas TEKS for math, English, science, social studies, and tech apps. And we have them for 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. Course 2, the themes are empathy, game design, and storytelling. And again, there's 8 lessons. We become a little bit more skilled in using the program. So we have beginning block, intermediate block, and advanced block. And again, all of the TEKS. Course 3, the themes are brain breakers, missions, and navigation. 8 lessons for each one of those. As the kids have become more skilled, we're becoming more advanced. And here's all the TEKS. So as a classroom teacher, you're going to start with a specific TEK that you're wanting the kids to practice. You're going to match it up to a program or a lesson. And you can see there's a lot of cross-curricular stuff going on. So a math activity like this one, Spirograph, it's an intermediate block. It's aligned to the math TEKS, English TEKS, and tech apps. And this one down here, Square Dance under shapes and numbers, it's an intermediate block. And it's aligned to math, English, science, and tech apps. So lots of cross-curricular stuff going on. On my spreadsheet, when I click on the course and then up here on the link, it's going to take me out here. And if I click up here to where it says lessons, it's going to tell me all the lessons. Now, these are my filters. So if I'm looking for a bolt lesson, I can highlight that. And if I want grades 6 to 8, I can highlight that. And I will get a list of different lessons that are available that I can look at. Now, premium lessons, the good news is when you log in to the website with your Google credentials, you are automatically given access to the premium content. It will unlock. All you got to do is click the lock and it will unlock. So this is course number 1. These are all the courses from the spreadsheet. I can just kind of browse through them, clicking here. These are all the different themes. Then we have course 2 and course 3. And again, all the courses are activated because you do have access to the premium content as an educator for free. In order to make the robots work, you need to download the Sphero EDU app on the device that you're going to be using to control the bots. Once you've done that, you're going to go to the app. You're going to connect to the Sphero Bolt or the RVR, if that's the one you're using, the rover. You're going to select the program at the bottom of the menu. You're going to select the plus sign on the bottom right to start a brand new program. And you're going to select your blocks and the appropriate Sphero type in order to build your program. The Sphero app is also where you'll enter the code numbers for the lessons that you have selected to use with your students. Basic coding with the Sphero EDU app is actually pretty simple. And there's 3 things you need to be able to tell the bot in order for it to do something. You have to first of all tell it what direction to go, how fast to go, and how long to do that. You do not need to know anything about coding, and nor do your students. Let them struggle, let them collaborate with each other, and let them learn how to problem solve to make the Bolt or the rover do what they want it to do. On this screen, you can see the variety of tools and controls that you have to use with your Bolt or your rover, your robot. And as students become more comfortable with the devices, they will want to branch out and use more sophisticated actions. Let them play, because it's how they learn. The first thing you can have your students do is have the bots move in a simple square. And these are the steps in the program that you will build, and you literally have to tell the bot everything to do. So you have to tell it how to move, how to turn, how fast to go. You have to tell it to pause, which is a delay, and how long to delay. Then move again, and this is where you want to turn. And then how fast to turn, and how long. And then pause, move again, how to turn, how fast to go, and how long. Pause, how to turn, how fast to go, and how long. And if you do these steps correctly, if you build this program correctly in the app, this is what your bot will do. As your students are building their skills, they're going to want to start doing some other fun things, such as adding light effects or sound effects. There's a lot that the bots can do to help students learn how to think critically and problem solve. Classroom tips for success. First, number 1, the most important thing is to realize that you are learning along with your students, and that's perfectly okay. Neither one of you have to be experts with this, but to make the experience as rewarding as possible, spread your students out so they're only connecting their device via Bluetooth with their own Sphero. They may accidentally connect with another student's Sphero if they're too close. It's a good time to reserve some space in the library for that. Spheros connect via Bluetooth, so there can be some connectivity issues. The surface of your floor matters. Friction will affect speed. Productive struggle is a part of the process. It is okay to be frustrated. The Spheros are durable, but they can crack if they're dropped from a height more than 36 inches. Use tape to create a map on the ground and then program the Sphero to follow that map. Always aim to find the back of the Sphero pointing at you, and that helps you to orient it. And then end your class with time to put the Spheros on to charge for the next class.